y'all, welcome to my keto mukbang. Look what I have today. I'm treating myself to a cream soda Zevia. So let's crack into that. Yes. Oh yeah. Yes. Jalapeno poppers with some homemade ranch. I did these in the air fryer. See if I can get that to... Good grief, you guys. Sorry, the lighting is terrible. One of these days I'll get a light. I doubt it, but anyway. And the Zuppa Toscana. Look at that. Oh, it's still warm. I topped it with some Parmesan cheese. It's a lot. I probably won't eat this whole thing. It's a lot. This whole meal came up to just over 1,500 calories. I know I won't eat a lot. A lot of this is fat, so this will keep me satiated for a long time. Again, it's 2:30, and I just got back from... I didn't just get back, but I've been prepping a lot of stuff, getting stuff ready for this, and I didn't get out of the hospital till after 1. I mean, I don't mind going and doing this. The only thing that I really hate about going and doing this is that I have to sit and wait for like 2 hours because I have to drink a drink. Look, it's already... drink a drink that has dye in it, and I have to have a contrast go into my arm. Actually, I could probably take this off. Ow. And it makes me really, I feel pretty afterwards, and I can already see in the corners of my eyes that it's affecting me a little bit. So I wait for like 2 hours for a 5-minute procedure in a CT scanner. Let's give this a drink. This is my favorite Zevia. Black cherry used to be my favorite. But I love cream soda, so. Alright, enough talking. Let's get into this. You can see all the fat on the top from the bacon, from the sausage, and from the butter. Oh, look at that. Look at the cheese dripping off that. So good. Now, normal Zuppa Toscana soup calls for potatoes. I had remembered that I had did some roasted cauliflower, and it was in the freezer, so I took that out, and that's what I used in there. You'll see hold on, let me give this... I don't want to drip this everywhere. Some bacon and all the yumminess in there. Alright. This is the first time I've done these in the air fryer. Oh, this lighting is really annoying me, guys. If it's annoying me, I know it's annoying you. They did get a little crispy, but that's okay. I do like mine a little crispy. Now for the... Ooh, yup. There it is. Anyway, here, sorry, spitting that back out, but I wanted to get the juice off. Here is the roasted cauliflower that I have. And it actually tastes quite nice in this. But the original recipe calls for potatoes. So, we know that's a no-go for us. That cheese pull. I got this at the dollar store. It's a candy tray. And I'm actually using it for the wedding I'm catering next weekend. Hopefully I'll remember to take some pictures of my setup. But I'm going to use it for salt. I have the little packs of salt and peppers. I may use this for either or butters, because I have the little packs of individual packs of butters too. I haven't decided. These got a kick, but they're good. I haven't had stuffed jalapenos in a while. You can't eat this stuff, baby. She'd like to. Stuff's too spicy, especially them jalapenos. Woo-wee. So, I should find out next week what my CT scan came up back as. I usually go a week after my CT scan. I usually go to my oncologist a week after. It was some lady. Because when I first get there, I have to check in. I check in with registration. Then they send me back to radiology waiting room. But I sat in the registration waiting room, maybe 10 minutes, not long. And then I went back to radiology waiting room. And sat there and waited. There was a lot of people in there. And there was this lady in there who came in after me. Her and I'm imagining her husband. Couldn't tell you the age. Probably my age, maybe a little older, not much. And they sat there for a little while. And after a while, she stood up, maybe 10 minutes, stood up and went up to the nurse that was at the receptionist area and said, "Do you know about how long it's going to be?" And the receptionist probably is like, "Well, you know, you really can't tell." Because a lot of people back there are back there for different reasons. So it just depends on if you're getting an x-ray, PET scan. See, you understand what I mean? It just depends. You can't give a roundabout answer. And she was like, "Because I'm an empath and I can't sit in this room. It's too many people." Okay, if you're an empath, I'm sorry. But that really... Okay. And then... Excuse me, she continued to go on to talk about, "I just can't sit in here with these people." I was thinking, wow, where'd that come from? She was freaking out. And the guy that was sitting down and across from the row from me said, "Why don't you go stand in the hall?" She said, "I didn't ask for your opinion." I almost wanted to say, "You have a very ugly attitude, lady. Very ugly attitude." She was like, "Well, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to go smoke." And she said to her husband, "Are you coming with me? Because I'm going outside to smoke." He just sat there. I think he was embarrassed for her. Bad. Ugh. So, I'm sitting there. Finally, I get called back. They give me this stupid Crystal Light drink that I have to drink that has the, what is it called? Helps light up the x-ray. It helps, God dang, what is that called? Anyway, there's something in this 32-ounce cup of Crystal Light, which I absolutely can't stand. It's so gross to me. You guys see all the fat on the top? That's amazing. And then they put the IV in, which I absolutely hate. Then send me back to the actual CT scan waiting room. So by this time, I've been in 3 different waiting rooms. And at this point, I got there at a little bit after 10. So between 10:10 and 10:15, somewhere in there. So by this point, it's almost 11. It was like 5 minutes to 11. There was a young man in there. Well, young to me, he was 32. and then an older guy sitting in there, chit-chatting. And then I got to talking about keto. Because this young man he was 32, and he was going in for a scan because they may have detected testicular cancer in this very young man. It was terrible. So I brought up the diet to him, eating keto. He said something about going vegan. I cringed inside when he said that. But, you know, you got to do what works for you, right? And the other gentleman that was in there, his wife had what started out as kidney cancer spread to her hip. So it was now on her hip. She was getting a biopsy. So he was listening too. Then they called the young man back to get his CT scan, and me and the other gentleman are sitting there talking, and this other lady comes in. Now, chances are everybody that's in this little waiting room for these scans are there for cancer, some form of cancer. That one wasn't hot at all. So this older lady comes in, she's 77, and I asked each of these people their ages. She had breast cancer. So I talked to her about it. And diabetes. Oh, and the lady, the husband's wife, she also had diabetes. So, hey, kill two birds with one stone, diabetes and cancer. So, she was very intently listening. Said she never knew, because the diet that they put her on as a diabetic was full of sugar. Never knew about cancer loving sugar. I don't know, guys. Can you believe I'm almost full? I haven't even broken halfway through the soup yet. I went about another 24, 25 hours today. I didn't eat anything else yesterday. After the wings and burger, nothing, just water. Yeah, water. I think I had one more cup of coffee and water the rest of the night. So, the cramping went away. Thanks you guys for tuning in. Chiming in on the phantom pains and sympathy pains. I don't know. It was weird to me. But I had them again last night. Not nearly as bad. And if you guys have ever had intense menstrual cramps that go like all the way around your core and all the way around to your back, that was me from not last night, but the 2 nights prior to that. It was intense. So, I don't know. They weren't that bad last night. I slept pretty good. I was up pretty early, about 6:45. Sorry. I love how the soda is clear. I didn't get on the scale this morning. I don't know why. I got up and checked my phone. Went in the kitchen, made my coffee. Came back in. Oh, let the dog out. Came back in, sat down. Oh, opened my computer because I'm back in classes now. Opened my computer to check my class. Excuse me. And before I knew it, I had to go get ready to go to this appointment. So I didn't weigh this morning, so I don't know how much I weigh. What are you doing back there? This is good, you guys. Filling. Very filling. Where am I at? 15 minutes. You know what else I'm thinking of making? And I watched something yesterday on it. Of course, we can't have the noodles, but Vietnamese pho. I would love to make that. It's quite a process, though. You have to boil beef bones or simmer beef bones for like 6 hours. This one must be the other half of that last one I ate because there's no heat at all in this one. Where in the hell? Fuzzies, fuzzies. Yeah, Vietnamese pho. Not pho. Pho. Hi, baby. What are you doing? You don't feel good. You're not bathing today. I'll tell him. The bath. Somebody thought you was a boy. You look like a boy. Can't tell what a dog is unless you look down. Or they have a bow in their hair. But even some people put bows in boys' hairs. No, she's a girl. She's a little girl. I keep getting distracted here. Yes, Vietnamese pho. And use probably, I suppose you could use the, what are those noodles called? Shirataki noodles. I think I would probably use, like shredded cabbage. This one's salty. I think I added too much salt. Be sure to salt and pepper to your taste. I'm going to have to adjust my macros for this. I'm not going to be able to finish this. I guess my eyes were bigger than my stomach. It's okay, I can wrap it up. Eat the rest of it tomorrow. That's the other half of that hot one I had. You just never know with jalapenos what you're gonna get. Alright, let me finish this. And then I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll go ahead and post my macros for this meal. I'm going to have to half it at the end of this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Anybody you know that has cancer, mention keto. Use me as an example if you want. My CTs have been clear for 3 years with no other treatments. Just this amazing food. Cross your fingers. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Next week. I'll come in next week and let you guys know what the results are. And have a great weekend, guys. I need to pound the water because of this contrast and whatever this other stuff is that lights up the CT scan. And I got a little bit of a headache too, so. Alright guys, I love you so much. Thank you for watching my mukbang. I will see you next week. Maybe not Monday because I think Monday is MLK birthday. So hubby will be home. So sometime next week. And yeah, have a great weekend guys. Love you.